Hello everyone, it's November 12th. It's Sandra here, and this is my bin that I started indoors with only my semi-processed leaf mold. And I pulled out the bait cup that I put in a few weeks ago. I gave the worms that were in the bait cup to Peekaboo, an old friend. Now got this empty bait cup that's been sitting on here. I just wanted to make sure that any worms vacated the bait cup. Now that material is starting to finish, these bigger elements like the stems and the sticks and the things that we didn't see in that lovely leaf mold are becoming more and more visible. And like most people who do worm farming, I'm always amazed at how these bigger bits of material just work their way to the top of a bin, and the more finished material always goes near the bottom. So where are my handfuls of worms? Well, are they around their old corn cob? Couple of worms always on the corn cob. I don't want to squeeze it to see if I can break it when there's worms on it. All right, let's just dig my worms, some of them anyway. Sorry guys, haven't fed you for a while. Now I could just scoop all these up and put them into Peekaboo, but I think I'm going to give this material one more week to not only continue to dissipate some of this moisture, but also finish up just a little bit more. Because this is my leaf mold only worm bin, the baiting operation is going to use a bit of their own material again. So I guess I just need to get some without a lot of worms in it. Not that that would matter. I'm putting basically a base of some of their own vermicompost. And then I have, just some of my regular blended food scraps. This looks very green. So I'll just drop in some really green, yucky material into there, some blended scraps. And then I'll put a little bit more vermicompost on top and a little bit more blended scraps. And these are hungry worms. A little bit more blended scraps, a little bit more vermicompost, the microbes to get it going. That's probably about the depth of the soil there. Holes on the side. Get bin not quite in the corner. I learned that mistake. And we'll just put it back, and I'll come back after a week. Like I said, I'm putting these worms into Peekaboo, and they are repopulating that bin, and we will retire out these leaf mold castings, but I'd like to keep them separate until the very end so that we can run this experiment all the way through. All right, everyone, I'll just level this off and cover it up again, bury our corn cob. They can get the last little scraps out of that. And we'll say goodbye to the leaf mold bin for another week.